Hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night wine. I've just noticed the screen looks very red with all the red hues and pink hues and all of that. A couple of minutes late, but I'm here. Yay. Bear with me. A lot of anxiety this afternoon, and just before the stream was supposed to go, I had another shot of it. So all is fine, all is fine. Thanks for coming along, especially on relatively short notice as well. Is there anyone new here? Anyone who's just discovered this? You know, the world of Bad Squiddo. Dun, dun, dun. I see some familiar faces though, which are good. I've been trying to get it so I could do the show on the phone. And it lets me do a brand new show, but it doesn't let me sort of load up a saved one, which is a bit of a bummer because I've got lots of stuff to show you. But this is the camera where it doesn't, but I can show you from the distance. What? Look at that. It's the horse by itself. Oh, the light's doing its funky thing, isn't it? I need some more light, really, but I don't have any. What if I sit back? It's that light sensor being weird, because I've normally got a light on me, and it's fairly dark. Oh. I'm trying to think what... Oh, there's a lamp there. I've put that lamp on. I'm not in my own house. I am dog sitting, which is why it's a lot nicer than mine here, and they've got some better plants. Look at all that. Let me just put that lamp on and see if it works. And introduce yourself. I want to see who's in there. Just figure out how to turn the lamp on. Let's see if it makes a difference. Oh, turn you on there. That on? No. Yay, that might help. Light always seems to solve the flickering. I'll sit back as well. That might work. Right. Hello, here I am. Whew. Oh, please don't flicker. I don't have any more lamps. I could put my torch on myself. That might work. The stream may be smaller than expected. Trying a nice underlit light, that would be very flattering. Would that work? That's my phone light. Is that better? Yes, that's better. I'm just temporarily a bit blinded by it. So yes, here we are. Who's come along? Come say hello. Ooh, calm down. This is more of a public stream than the Sunday streams, so I'll try and be professional. More than usual, she says, having the phone tilted and wine. But yes, I've got some stuff to show you anyway, even if you won't be able to see it that clearly. You get to see evidence of it existing, like this delicious platter. I don't know how close I can get without it. Oh, that's not too bad. Jean has fell off her horse. Well, she's not attached. I wonder if I can show you that at all. It's me playing with danger there, holding her up. Obviously, there's lots of snazzy photos. I'm going to do a little video actually of them on the phone. Weirdly, the phone's a lot better. And Matahari there, being absolutely stunning. I'm going to go blind from this torch. There we go. So I've got those. I've also got some other bits here. I kind of just threw a load of stuff in a bag. So I'm house sitting during the last few days of my Kickstarter. So I've brought a million things with me because I didn't know what I might actually need. So it's just stuff. I've got loads of stuff in a bag. I was like, shall I stream? Shall I do a video painting? I've got stuff that I might paint. I've got Paul Cook's painted model here that I lied and told him I'd opened it and it was great, and I haven't actually opened it yet, so hopefully it's all... I'm sure it'll be fine. So Paul Cook painted a alternate miniature. Hey, there she is. Hey, so he's got the thief. There we are. Again, can't see it on this. I've chose the worst streaming camera of all of the cameras. I've got everything here. I've got 2 laptops, my phone, all the different holders. But there we go. And yeah, I just wanted to do a shortish stream so it won't be long. Again, oh no, can I just turn that off my face slightly? Not all fall over. Maybe it's not so bad. Oh, it might not be so bad now. And then the Kickstarter funded. That might work. Just God. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. It's not actually doing it now. So yes. Whew. Kickstarter's going well, hey? I should get my phones. Oh, the phone's the camera. It's the torch. Despite having this glass of wine, I've only just poured it. I'm not drunk, unfortunately. It's just been a day. It's been a week, to be fair. I have barely got any sleep because I have just been full steam onto this Kickstarter. But it's been paying off. So thank you, everyone. If you're unable to contribute, it's fine as well. If you're just here to be a little cheery thumbs up person, that is really cool as well. I don't demand all of your money all the time. I'll let you get food in between a little bit. You've got to be alive for me to get all of your cash too. I've got a John de Clisson as it comes here to show you as well. Again in high HD that you've come to expect. It's probably easy to show you in the bag. So we've got most of her on the sprue. And then the horse weirdly comes in 2 halves, but it works. I was skeptical at first, but it does work. So these are the pieces. So when I put multi-part resin, it is. So the jaune pieces are very similar to what you get with the standing resin. So but in one more piece, because you've got torso, legs, arm, and shield. They all clip in really satisfying. You see the little plugs in the horse. So the horse plugs together, which is very smart. I like that a lot. And there's one of the legs you do have to put into the horse, but it's got that same little double hole thing going on. So that's really cool. So we've just unlocked Matahari, which is wicked. So I need to unleash some more stretch goals. So the next ones will be animal bundles, because I haven't put any of those up yet. So we've been a bit different this time. I've been unlocking bundles of sort of previous stuffage. So horse plugs. So I'm going to put in some different animal bundles. I'm hoping you've seen or at least enjoyed the Scenics bundles that we've got. Because some of those, I really enjoyed putting them together, but it took me ages. So someone's got to take them because it took me ages getting all those graphics together. But I think they look ace because we've got so much in that range now. I wanted that to be as part of the thing as all the minis. So putting them into little groups was really nice, seeing them together and being like, wow, that makes such a cool scene. And also I'm always a fan of seeing how making it as easy as possible to take your money. So if you're so much stuff that you're like, I don't know what to get, but they're all in these sort of bundles where you can just go click, then I am here for you. We can do this. So if you haven't, take a little look. There's some brand new Scenics. I've got some here, but I realised I made videos, but I haven't uploaded them yet. I think what would have been better, hang on, instead of you seeing my face, which you see all the time, was me doing a top-down video, some rummaging around. But I'd already loaded this up, so it wouldn't let me do another one. So I might do one tomorrow, but a non-live one, and just put that up. Or I might do a live on Facebook, actually, tomorrow. Just going through some bits. But I'll also publish those videos. So I've put look inside videos for guinea pigs, the guinea pig statues, which are brilliant. So some of those new Scenics are kind of lost in the bundles. You might not have seen them, so I'll do a little spotlight on those. And there's this sort of weird sticky alien terrain as well, which you might be interested in. I've got some new painting of the stalagmites to show you. There's just loads going on. So I'm really pleased this has all been quite focused. So 5 days is working really well for me because it is a lot. It's a lot of work. I've been very emotional during this whole thing. So my anxiety is at not at max, so I wouldn't be able to do this, but it's pretty high at the moment. And I think not having sleep has made stuff sort of a little bit extra. And then I stumbled across a load of people saying the miniatures were terrible earlier. I'm a lot better at not taking things personally anymore, but it's still just like seeing a bunch of people say your stuff sucks. Like, oh, normally it's a bit easier to sort of brush off, but when I'm just so tired and yeah, I just need a break, and I say this all the time, and I won't get into it too much because again, this is a professional stream. Mm. I have just been doing the grind. So yeah, getting up, working intensely because it's not just the Kickstarter, it's doing the day-to-day stuff as well. So I was still building it. The reason why it launched 5 minutes late is because I was still building it. Oh yeah, so that brings me into the stretch goals, which has been a source of contention since opening. Just gotta make it as fluffy as possible. Look at it. It's pink. So I launched. Everything was crashing when I launched it. It was all just crashing terribly. John, yes, you can get your figures. Anyone can get your figures sent to anyone. So if you want to get them sent straight to the painter, save 2 types of postage. That's absolutely fine. Anyone can do that. So the only bit on Kickstarter that you can't edit is the pledges. So the sidebar pledges. You can edit everything else. And I was trying to get the last bits put in the Kickstarter, and I didn't have time for my final proofread. Everything started crashing. At one point, I thought I deleted the whole thing. Getting messages going, Annie, is it live? Is it live? I was like, oh, I'm so stressed. So like, okay, click live. I can change anything. And I think it was Andrea's that noted really quickly that it says on the side for 2 of the stretch goals said, what's it? All unlocked stretch goals will be free with this pledge, which led to quite a while of freaking out because I can't change that bit. And I was freaking out. Thank you to the people that I was messaging, a couple of my friends that I was going, what am I going to do? I was so, I said I wasn't going to be too honest, but I can't help it. I'm always oversharing. I was just so exhausted that I was basically crying for about half an hour after the launch because I was just like, I don't know what to do. I can't give people the free things, or I'm just going to have no stretch goals. No, I'm really glad that you pointed it out, Andrea, because if it was later, it would have been even worse. So really soon on was the best it could have been. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't change it. I can't. So I was kind of messaging people going, I don't know what to do. And that was like, and because I was so tired, I was like, why do I ruin everything? But I can laugh about it now. Mostly. So I've put disclaimers everywhere, but the fact that it was just there in capitals, like, oh, what do I do? Luckily, most people kind of saw it and went, yeah, that makes sense. Because I already make the pledges so that you get a good chunk of money off. So it was almost like giving people something and then taking it away made it not look as good as it then was. So I kind of got that psychology. And if I had a lot of new people coming that sort of backing those larger companies' Kickstarters, you know, when they go wild. So maybe you pledge for like £100, and by the end of it, you get in £500 worth of stuff because it's all been unlocked. But that's that sort of mass-produced China thing. Like, it just can't happen. And I was looking at the what was it called? The sort of total of the stretch goals I had. And I was like, there is no way I can give people this. I can't do it. Nah. So yeah, just to clarify now, you don't get any stretch goals for free unless stated. And I always give you something for free, don't I? So it's usually near the end. It might not be much, but it might be a small mini. It might be some stickers. It'll be something. So you know that. So I just felt a bit guilty that, yeah, I was sort of crying at various people going, no, everyone's going to unback now because they just thought it was really cheap and that's the only reason they back. Yeah, so that was fun. So, oh yes, so I've got all those people saying the stuff's crap. And then I got banned from posting in groups on Facebook because it said I was spamming, but I only posted in a few. I don't normally do that, but I think a couple of admins just like instantly deleted or marked me as spam. So that got cancelled. and then someone reported my Kickstarter, and I've no idea who it was. So the other morning I woke up to a big red all over the Kickstarter. I woke up and went, I wonder how it's going. Oh, and it's Kickstarter saying you need to get in touch with us, or there's a chance basically your Kickstarter is going to be removed. Like, yes, that's what I need right now. Thank you, anonymous reporter. But it ended up awesome. It ended up being a good thing. So I ended up just talking to the Kickstarter people. I actually got humans. I got humans, which was really cool. And they agreed that everything is fine. They were happy with what I was doing. And I spoke to them about the pledge thing, and they actually went in and edited it, which I didn't know was an option. So that's awesome. So it's now all clear. It's maybe not clear for people maybe that have backed at the start and disappeared, but I'll still aiming to sort of PM everyone just to make sure. But now it's all clear. So I took all the double disclaimers off so it's not confusing. But yeah, that's been fine. And then seeing people online going, nah, she's already messed it up by doing the by messing up the pledge thing, and just seeing people go, oh, this is right crap. Why is she not giving anything for free? And it's just like, so somehow this Kickstarter have got the most contention than other ones. I guess because it's reached a wider audience, maybe. So that's just part of how it is. But it's all fine. It's just because I'm absolutely knackered. So another reason that I'm glad that they're only this one's only 5 days, because it'll all be over soon. It'll all be over. I actually don't have many stretch goals planned after this. So I was interested in what you were thinking. So it's animal bundles. So we've got 2 more days. So I don't have to have tons. I would like to use a bit of merch though, because I haven't done merch in a while. And I've got all the artwork from the colouring book now. So I need to go back over it because there's so much. I kind of forgot what I have. What was it? I might go through that and see what I can make into some sort of merch. It might be a freebie add-on for everyone. I am a sucker for doing that. So it won't be anything huge. I won't add things like mugs because they just confuse everything with the shipping. I learned not to make magnets after the magnet fiasco of about 5 years ago. I think that aged me several years. When I decided to give everyone free magnets that are about that big. Some of you probably still got them. With one of the Kickstarters, packed them up, like 200 of them or something, and then thought, I don't know if I can ship magnets. And then spent about 2 days trying to find the information online, which was all conflicting. Figured it out in the end, probably, but it had to unwrap all of them and make sure they had like 2 inches either side of packing material or something. So basically, already just made no money on that whatsoever. So I went, what a fool. Let's not do magnets ever again. So I do badges. I haven't done badges in a little while. I might do badges or something. But I'm interested to see what you would like. This is a Q&A, so ask some more Qs. Did you see Wargames Solution Strategy shared? Yes, I did. I haven't actually seen their share, to be fair. And we get all my film up clothes, t-shirt or similar. Not this time, but who knows? Who knows in the future? Anything that's added on. So I learned my lesson before, just not to get anything too complicated. The minis is going to be really quick to get produced as well. So that's wicked. So it's all going to be quite a quick fulfillment as well. So I don't want anything that's going to confuse bits. That's not the main thing. So there's going to be some more bundle add-ons. That's what there is for minis. I'm not having anything sculpted. I'm going to turn. Can I still do this? Yes, with my lower torch. Just going to see if anything else is in the works, because there's. Oh. I was messaging another company, but he's changed his account. He's messaged now. I'm waiting back on James Sheriff about the Noble, because it would be nice to get her finished before the Kickstarter. But I think that's it for, say, like for the latest sculpts. And I sometimes I do add stuff in. Sometimes I've got the odd sculpt lying around. But this one we're not, especially after the Soviets, where what did I do? Double the size of it. But we're going, let's just have everything. So yeah, I want this to be relatively like done. Boom. Get it out there, because I've got, after this, I've got to get all of the, well, next week basically, got to get all of the packaging and stock and all that sorted for the World War II things so they can go to shops. So Great Escape Games can have them on Saturday at Partisan, where I will be there. I will be there on their stand and generally just floating around, trolling, talking to people. And Salute is really soon, so I think I'm extra stressed because I don't know when I'm actually allowed to stop. But that is the joy of it. See if I've got anything else cool that will actually show up on camera. But yeah, I might do a separate stream where I can show you it all, because there's things that, again, they're in the bundles, but I haven't properly shown you. So you might have scrolled past them, like these statues. I think I might have done a video, done a video for them. I've brought my cool top-down camera thing as well, so I figured I can. Oh yeah, I figured I can film some more look inside videos to put up. So I might just upload some rather than have them be live, because there's all these gravestones, and if you haven't seen them, they're in like the graveyard deal. Carla, you need to work for me. I need to get my people together for Salute. I got everyone together for Expo and then pulled out, so I actually still need to contact people regarding Salute, because I have no idea how I'm going to do that one either. It's all... Whew. I brought this along because I was wondering if it could be added as a stretch goal. I'd forgotten about that. Let's see if I can show you. So it's... I don't know if it counts as fantasy, but then neither does Matahari. So this is one of the upcoming Ristles. I'm afraid it'll be a bit blurry, but so you kind of gotta guess what it is. Oh, it's at the bottom. That's the bottom of it. So it's a console there. So we've got these. And we've got this table. Ooh. What is it? Gotta guess. Gotta guess. It's a pestle and mortar, skull, saw, tools. This chair. I like this. Ooh. Yay! Come help! Woo! Join the gang. Got this. It's a bit Vinny. It's not. Guy gets it. It is some sort of create a monster lab. Yes. Oh. Have I disconnected? My connection is unstable. Is it working? Come on, world. The world is against me today, I swear. I have a good connection. Is it still working? I don't know. I have no idea. It just said trying to reconnect. So can you just let me know if I'm actually on here? Oh, okay. Who knows? I'll take that as my cue to finish up soon. Yeah, part of it included is, so we've got this like cage that you put people in, and then some of those big gold like Tesla coils. So that's a whole set. So what do you think? Would you like that as a stretch goal? It will make the casters stressed at me because I've only got so these are the one pack of samples I've managed to get out of them. So they're always in fear of what I unleash on things like Kickstarters. So when they first saw the bundles, they went, "What?" And it's fine. I've got loads of stock. You won't need to. So this mad scientist thing, it's got that. The table, the console, which I love. It's got like the pull down lever. And the little rack that you've got to put him in so he doesn't freak out and kill everyone immediately. But Well, I've got the horror range. Oh yeah, I need to add the horrors as a bundle as well. So the My Last Sunrise thingamies. Is it an Iron Maiden though? Because why would that be there with all this stuff to make a person? Because I thought they were just torture, whereas this looks like you. Why would you torture him? Or you pump him full of needles or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, we have all of the fantasy gothic horror. So let me know. Put in the comments. It doesn't mean to say that you're committing to it or anything. But do you think it would be a good idea to put it maybe as like a last stretch goal, something like that? That'd be cool. So yeah, we've got that. We've got vampires. I know we've got, the older things that a lot of you might have, but some people might have missed out on. So it can kind of remind you that they're around. And the bundles might sort of make you go, you know what, I haven't got any of that stuff, but that's quite a bundle. Well, I've got Lucy. She's the female construct, so she'd fit really well with this. And she's a Gary Morley sculpt. So a lot, because the range is so huge, lots of it does kind of get missed. So yeah, I think what I might do is I might move over to Facebook, set up my little gadget with the phone, and just show you top down some bits like this so you can actually see them better rather than just my blurry face. So if you're up for that, it'll be on Facebook because that's the only one that seems to let me stream with the phone. So apologies if you're not a Facebooker. But I will let you ask any questions the next sort of minute or so before I go. Just trying to think if there's anything Kickstarter-y to mention. I've been yawning. I've been sharing around a whole bunch of forums. As I always say, if you see any of it in the wild, just put a little post like, this is cool, or I've backed this, because it feeds the algorithm so much. Like, I've been really struggling on Facebook, especially when it banned me from the groups. But then I put the post up about being banned from the groups, and that got loads of interaction, which meant loads of people saw it. So it's always the irony where I'm like, this much interaction on a post about the Kickstarter would be loads. So yeah, it's just trying to get it out there. It's so frustrating because I know there are so many people that will absolutely love everything or some of this Kickstarter, especially the latest Kevs, because there's so many Kev White enthusiasts, which is why I'm throwing his name around everywhere. Because there's people that will just buy anything he sculpts. It's this like celebrity cult thing. So they're like, Kev sculpted this, he sculpted this. So yeah, I'm trying to get it out there, and then loads of people are like, can you not? Can you not? We don't want to hear about your stuff. I'm like, but well, there's partly Facebook, partly all these groups. It's just like, this has been deleted, this has been deleted, this admin has given you a bollocking. They're like, oh, it's like, but it's me. I always contribute. I don't just spam. They go, nope, she's spamming. How pessimistic is the delivery date? It's not for once, actually. I'm hoping it'll all be done by December. I've got some wild idea to have some of it for sale at Salute, but my casters would kill me if I said that. I'd love to have some of it at Salute, maybe pick up at Salute. I'll sell it now. It's entirely, but it depends. Well, it doesn't entirely. It depends. It does a lot. Depends on what you want. It's the same with the World War II Kickstarter, because I think I'll be able to get this out fairly quickly. I'm hoping to get the Pledge Manager out next week. I've got the light on me again. Like, I look like a construct. The Facebook Pledge Manager. The Pledge Manager, I normally leave for like 2 months or something, don't I? Because it just never happens. But I've got all the sculpts, I've got all the pictures. That's usually the thing I'm waiting for before I start building it. There's actually a chance, depending on my time this weekend, I might even start it this weekend because I just want to get it out there. So soon after the Kickstarter's finished, Pledge Manager, get those numbers to the casters, get them in, get them out. Just want it to be like smooth. I like varying between these sort of mega quick, smallish Kickstarters and then the beasts. And yeah, so I for some reason Andrew thought we were in Mayish. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I had a couple of embarrassing incidents during the week where I got days and weeks mixed up with people, and then I was very convinced that stuff from last week had happened that week. Simon, don't worry, the pledge manager will be up. I normally keep them up for a while just to give people as much time, but it means if you are able to, you can sort of like bam and then get it quicker. But it's usually up for a while, probably like a month anyway, just to keep everyone. If ever on the time you go to do something and see that the pledge manager's gone, just message me and I'll sort it out. Email me, always email me. I put so many warnings out on the World War II, and then and they got nothing. And then when I posted, "It's a wrap, everyone," I got a bunch of, "Annie, I think I didn't do the pledge manager." Like, it is fine. I just want you to get the things. That's why I do the hassling, because otherwise it's like, I want to give you the things, but I need your address. So yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, so Simon, you need to do some sort of like scheme where you convince people to back the Kickstarter and then you paint the figures, thus getting money to buy more from the Kickstarter. Something like that. Does that count as like a pyramid scheme or something? Would I be at the top of the pyramid scheme? Tempting. I like it. But yeah, so I had a bit of a ramblino over. As always, it's Friday night, and again, I'm just so tired. I'm always so tired, but I'm extra tired. Hello in Belgium. Woo! You are at the end of this, but I will be shortly transferring to Facebook Live. But you can always watch this back. It's mostly just me being knackered and trying to show things like this. Woo! So the mummy in the parade. I'm sure I can get various schemes going, general schemes. But yeah, this Kickstarter has been amazing. I do get a bit obsessive with the KickTrack website, where you can see stats, and a lot of people probably compare to other companies, but I always compare to myself. So I'm always in competition with my other Kickstarters, and I try and find like a similar one. So the one that I'm in competition with is Amazons and Dwarves at the moment. So it actually had a better start. That was an anomaly in having such a good start, and we've beaten that one, which is really cool. So I'm just really happy with that at the moment. Always. It's like every time I've looked at it, it's been really, really just awesome. So whatever it ends on, unless everyone drops, it's going to be good. So I'm really happy with it. So I'm weirdly not stressed about that. I'm just stressed because I'm so tired and I'm just juggling so much. So I'm extra sensitive to seeing any sort of criticism. I'm like, it's all over. But it's cool. Canopic jars is a good idea. It's actually on Ristal's list because I was putting the dungeon items together, and I was thinking there's something missing kind of from this. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like a sort of scatter. So there's sort of jars, maybe some coffins, that sort of a bit like the street trash, but for dungeons, the sort of things that you'd rummage in and see if there was any treasure. I think that would be a really good idea. But we have so many Ristal things coming out. The snails. Oh yeah, the snails. Have I got those with me? I just grabbed everything from the office. Got that. I think I did. Oh, I've got some other stuff that you haven't seen as well. What have I got there? You're not going to be in this Kickstarter. I've definitely got the snails. Hang on. My bag of tricks. Is that you? Nope. Might have put them in my other bag. Sure, I had snails. Anyway, so thank you very much. This Kickstarter is so good. It is so good. I'm really happy with everything. I'm really proud of myself. I think it looks brilliant. I've obviously put all of the graphics, worked out all of the bundles, all of the costings. I don't give myself enough credit because I'm always like, well, it's all the sculptors, it's all the painters. I'm like, I did design most of those figures, and that makes it really cool because I'm like, it's still come from my brain and just putting everything together and managing all of it. And it's times where I'm really happy, really kind of thankful that I can do things like streams, Photoshop, because you do have to do everything because there's no budget to hire in people. You just can't afford it. So you either do it yourself, you pretty much have to do it yourself. So it's either good or crap. So I'm hoping I'm somewhere in the middle. It might not be high end, you know, video and all this, but it does the job, which is, you know, it's a nice medium. So I'm going to head over to Facebook for a double stream. Woo! So if you want to see, I'm going to do, it'll be less of this face. And I'll quickly switch over to the top down, and it's got its own light built in as well. The top down video, and you'll be able to see the minis and these beautiful paint jobs all up close. So if you give me about 5 minutes to get set up, and it'll be on the main Facebook Bad Squiddo page. So I will see you all there. Thank you, and keep spamming, keep spamming. Say goodbye to these plants as well. Goodbye, planties. Goodbye. See you on the other side. And don't forget, I'm still here on Sunday morning for Sunday morning coffee as well. So, whoop. See you later. Bye.